Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod, and I am Monster to Mermaid. And you'll have to forgive me, I am having a little bit of allergy reactions, and I am not, so just little allergies. So I'm going to change my view for a second here. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Look at this. We have some new outfits. They're going to be looked at. There's something wrong with the outfit that the guys are wearing here. This is called modern style, and it's really cool looking, except that somehow it didn't translate properly. And hopefully it is not something that has to do with what do you call our stuff? Our texture, Chroma Hills. I'm hoping it doesn't have anything to do with Chroma Hills, and I'm hoping it doesn't have anything to do with some other aspect of me having a lot of mods. But this is very cute. Look at what she's wearing. She's wearing a lovely outfit, and that outfit looks really nice. And this is Miles. Yes. No, you actually really look very nice in your apron and your blue shirt and pants and all. He's the Fletcher. And then over here, our chef. This is Watson.
It's a fine afternoon.
Yes, it is, Watson. I'm glad you think so. Hold on for a second. I just realized something about my sound, so I'm going to check for a moment and see. And that's what I realized. Oh, I hope that wasn't coming through. This should be better. And we'll see how this works. Okay. Hi. How are you? And so yes. So the druids are all dressed in white. And it almost looks like they're dressed in some kind of special wear, of course. And like I said, these are the visitors, and the visitors are wearing that outfit right there. And one of these nights when the druids are asleep, when I see a sleeping druid, I'll show you what the druids are wearing. We'll just remove the armor, but it's hard to catch them. I suppose I could do it rather than disturbing them while they're sleeping. That just sounds sick, doesn't it? I mean, just the idea of somebody, removing your armor while you're asleep just sounds really awful. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go over here to where Lilith is. And this is Lilith right here, and we're going to recall her. And there she is.
So what will it be for you?
Hi. And then we'll show you what she looks like when she doesn't have her armor on, and that's what we're talking about. And so there she is, and it's most pretty. Look how pretty.
It is a fine afternoon.
Yes, it is a fine afternoon, and I actually love it. And the men look similar. They're wearing the same kind of white, and I actually really like it. So I'm going to put that there. Lilith is not suitable for the citizen. Lilith doesn't care whether it's suitable or not. She has some food and she's holding on to it. Oh, and it started raining at sunset. This is sunset, and I'm going to actually go to Riley's druid station at the balloon platform. We're going to go there, and so that I can go to sleep this evening. Yeah, who's this? So this is Morgan, and Morgan, there's something going on with Morgan's clothes, but whatever it is, you can see that one of her arms isn't covered, and it looks like she's wearing shorts on one leg and wearing long pants on another. And so it's just a mix up with the design, and they'll fix it. Ooh, look at our, this is Catherine, who is running our apiary. She's a beekeeper, and she looked very nice in what she had on. And so, yeah, so we have all these new clothes, and we'll look at some more of them when we get up. But right now we're going to come out here and look at the rain. Oh, it just looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's raining down into the valley down there. And it's raining, we're up in the mountains. And you can see we have some things off the side of the mountain. But this is actually most beautiful. Okay. And I don't know, let me see if I got a thing. I do not have a thing saying everyone is asleep. So everyone is not home yet. Or someone can't get home. And I think we're going to just walk over here and check. We had, I need a lantern, don't I? And I don't have one in my hand. Let's come here. Let's put the clipboard here. Let's put this lantern here. I still have some decorations. Put this here. And now we can see. And we're going to climb up here to where we have Cade building a new building. This is the competition, the archery competition center. That is going up right here. Dun 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 dun. Cool. Look, he's building it. Yay. This is looking really good. Excellent, excellent. And when it is, hopefully it will be done in time for the visitors who are going to come for Samhain or Samhain. And so we will see them. We should have this done. Kate's making really good progress. And let me see if everyone's in bed. Everyone is not in bed. Why am I not getting the... Whoa! Okay, well now it doesn't matter. Because that sound means that we've got a serious thunderstorm. And I know I'm not supposed to try and run to someplace to sleep, but I'm close enough that I think I can run down here and go to Riley's and go to sleep before something gets set on fire. Whoa! We're gonna have to look when we get up and make sure. Riley's like, will you just go to sleep? Okay. Ooh, did you hear that crash? Let me see what I am. Am I magical? I am magical. I am actually going to have to check and make sure that we do not have a fire. Now, for those of you who play Minecraft and know that you can do something, a line, you can go here, go to here, and you can put in a code and it can say that you don't have any more lightning strikes. And I don't want to do that. So it's part of our story that we're protecting the valley with firefighters. And so all I have to do is just make sure that there isn't a fire. And we have this whole section here. And we are up at the very top of the mountain. That's where we are right now. I'm away from the community. And we did have fire here before, and so I'm just checking to make sure that we don't have any this time. And we don't. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. Whoa. That was some kind of vision. Isn't that strange? I just had a vision. Whoa. That was freaky. Wow. Now, that's a vision I usually see. That underground, I see the dungeons that belong to the skeletons. This is their land, and they gave us this mountaintop, specifically with the treaty that they would not come up here. And that seems to be working okay. Wow, that was weird. Wasn't that weird? I agree, that was very, very, very strange. But I don't see any fires. We could see all the people and they were just suspended in the air. That was very odd. All right, so let's look, since we see that everything is okay. This is our rabbit farmer right here, and let me see what she has on.
Need something?
Clementine, look at this. Oh, that's nice. She's got on a plaid shirt and pants, and she looks very nice. She has a little bag which has carrots, and we have to keep this door closed. You heard that dog. We don't want the dog to get into... Oh no, this is down. Hold on. Oh no, no, bad puppy. Ah, man, I was supposed to fix the fence and I didn't. And he's like, now I can't get out. Well, no, of course you can't. Oh, I just thought about that and was like, oh man, bad puppy. And it is Sheila. Come on, Sheila. Come on. Now, Sheila is not a pet. Sheila is a wild dog, and that's why we always have to be careful. And I'm just going to have to take her out through the door. There aren't any rabbits left. That's what she's done. And we will have to wait. Where'd you go? Wait. What happened to you? You were on a lead, and now you're not here anymore. Here. Come on, you have to come down. Come on. Come on. Come on. What keeps happening around this corner? There she is. Let me make sure she comes down. Okay, there she is. And let me make sure she comes around the corner. Come on. Come on. Let's move a little bit more this way. There we go. So now I can get her to come this way. Grrr. Oh, there she is. Okay. She's gone back upstairs. How am I going to get her out of here? Okay, fine. Come this way. Come on. There are no rabbits, so here. Come on. Okay. Oh, Sheila. Oh my gosh, she's laughing at least. Okay. Good gracious. Sheila came in and she ate all the rabbits. Okay. I don't think that was Clementine who was laughing. I think that was actually Mackenzie who was laughing, and this is what they were laughing about. I forgot to put up to repair this fence after Brittany brought this up to a level 3, and this is why this fence was here, to make it that Sheila could not get in. So we have this fence is fine. This fence she can't get over the top of there. What she just did was she just walked over the top of this, and she still can. Wow. Did you see what I just did? She did that too. So that means that we have to have this corner go all the way around. Because as I said, Sheila is not a pet. She's wild. Do we need this? Oh, we needed it because there didn't used to be glass right here. And that's why we had that part of the
This is not what was promised to me.
area.
This housing stinks.
And so, but now there is. Sheila can actually she can walk up here, but there isn't any place for her to get to anymore in this area. And even if they leave this open by accident, can she crawl up here and crawl over this? I think she actually can. So I think I'm gonna have to take this part right here. Mr. Villager, hi. Did she eat the sheep? No, she ate the rabbits. We've never had sheep here, probably because she's here. There were never sheep, but we did have rabbits. And Brittany updated the house. She brought it up to a level 3. This is now a level 3. And look, there's the new, look what she looks like. That's Clementine. And that's her new outfit. And I like it. That's actually kind of neat. But we made the mistake of forgetting that she can get in if we didn't put the fences back, and we didn't. So Clementine is going to have to ask Jenna to provide her with some more rabbits, and we'll have to bring them from Arnaaluk because she doesn't have any more. We can put that on her table there, and I'm good with that. And upstairs, let me look for just a second. I know that they're going to put all this back, but just for right now, we're going to take these pieces and put them here. We could just hang this over the table. I think that would be nice for now. Hang it in the window. So I'm sorry about that.
Is there a problem?
Only that you don't have any rabbits. Yeah. That's a problem. And so, she is. It's a nice look. So, when we first got here, remember, Mr. Villager, that, I'm putting that back in the library, that, we actually had rabbits, and they used to be right here, in this area right here. And we had the 2 donkeys, and we had maybe 1 or 2 cows, and we had that pig. And so then as we began to build here, Sheila appeared one day, and then we didn't have any wild rabbits anymore. And it's the reason that we put in the rabbit hutch, so that we could have some rabbits where there were rabbits, but they would be protected from Sheila. This, I believe, is Dawn here, but let me see. Yes, it's this. That's Dawn, and this is Dawn right here. Dawn. There she is. And that is Sheila in all her glory. And it's really interesting because it's been Sheila all along. We only named her about half the time she's been here. To empty hutch, I know. I'm sorry. So Clementine is going up to her place at sunset. We're just taking these down. And there goes Mackenzie, one of the farmers, one of the dairy farmers. The dairy farmers are dressed in beautiful colors, and tomorrow I'll show you them because they look really nice. Oh no, how did you get here? And did you bring your baby? How did you and your oh, I see how you did it. Okay, so let me get another one of these, and let me get her. The baby will follow. So we're just going to take them nice and slowly over here. I don't have to do this that often, and I don't mind doing it. We're going to come here. I'm going to bring the mama over this way, and the baby will follow. And now I think we can go up this way. Let's see if we can get the mama. Yes, here comes mama. And she's coming up. And then right here, I know it's very dark. I'll hold the lantern so you can see. And there we go. And let's bring the both of them back into the midfield. And hopefully, I like to bring them way over to the other side when this happens, so that she's not tempted to go back. And the baby's still there, good. And just bring them all the way over. How are you? So did you have a good day, Mr. Villager? Oh, let me do this for a second. There we are. Pick that up. And I've got it in my hand. And we'll look for a moment. So there's the hutch, and it's protected again. And they can't come up here and jump over. And they can't come up here and jump down into it. This piece right here is keeping anyone from coming up here. But let's come here. Oh, look at that. They can come to there and jump over. So we're going to bring this all the way over here like that. Kind of, but still going on. Oh, no. It's okay. It's kind of okay. Okay. Well, the fact that you're here, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you're able to come back. Mr. Villager spent the morning with me on Twitch, and that was so fun. We had a good time. And I'm doing okay. Like I said, I'm just having a little bit of an allergy. My allergies are bothering me a little bit this evening. So, all right. Let's see if it's saying that everyone's tucked in. Somebody is stuck somewhere. I wonder if he's stuck in the mine or something. Let's go down here and see if Aaron is home. Are there two people sleeping here? Boom, boom, boom. If there are two people sleeping here, then Aaron is home. And Aaron is home. And so he's not stuck. He'll have a nice scene. Because someone who needs to be asleep isn't asleep. All the couriers. Do I have a courier down in the valley by any chance? I did have a courier down here. They lost their life. They fell down, and that's why I started putting them in armor. I don't know how they fell down here. But they fell down into this valley. And they found these beautiful berries, and they started picking them. But they were already damaged by the fact that they had fallen. And so when they got pricked by the berry bush, it was too much for them, and they didn't survive. So max force. Okay. And so what now? I'm trying to figure out why. Ah, yay! There it is. All citizens are tucked in. Yay! Okay. So, Cade, we're just going to look at what they're doing. Cade is our builder who's right here, and Cade is working on the archery, the new archery center. And we're going to come here. I want to see, I know I can look at it on the paper list, but I just want to look here for a moment. He has everything that he needs, so he just needs to make it. And this is where Cade is. Max strength, I don't know. Always, did they update anything else? They apparently did stuff to that you wouldn't normally notice unless you were doing something specific. Just to make it easier for the couriers, make it easier for some of the builders, some things that they were doing. They corrected those things, but primarily the big changes that were noticeable is the adding of the modern skin texture for Patreon patrons, and which I am. I support Minecolonies team on Patreon, and so that entitles me to the extra skins. And it doesn't take like a lot. I think I actually got mine because I had been contributing to them for a long enough period of time that I was just eligible. And I like that they did that. That you can either do it, pay them a small amount, but when it adds up to a certain amount, then you get it. Or you can pay them a lump sum and you get it right away. And so that is some of the things. This textures, these special skins are one of the perks. One of the other perks that is noticeable in the game is skin in the game. So you can see that all the guys who are dressed in the outfit look like they're from some sort of club or something. They've got something in their hair, and their clothes are very weird. So no more renames. So the only renames that happen, we would have to go to, let's do that. We'd have to go to Arnaaluk and see the renames. Yeah. And it's just that one outfit. All the other outfits and the baker and that one citizen outfit are the only two that seem like something happened with them. All the other outfits fit perfectly. And I'm going to go to sleep so we can get up and see some of the other outfits before we go to Arnaaluk, and then we'll see the name changes from there. So let me come over here. Is it sunrise? That looks like sunrise. Did I miss it? Let's come down. I'm not even going to. That's Riley. Oh, I did. I missed it. Okay, so it's morning. So we'll see everyone right now. Marilyn is going to come down to the hospital, so we'll see what the doctor looks like. The druids are all dressed. The firefighters all have the white outfit on underneath their armor. We have a new firefighter, Cole, and Penelope are the two that are running the balloon right now. Of course, we need many, many more in order to have that balloon run well. And and there she is. And so this is Marilyn. This is our doctor, and that is what she's wearing. So she's wearing a white coat, and she's got a mask on so that she doesn't catch anything, which is good. And she's even got gloves on. Look at that. They show her having gloves on, and she's got a little her little bag beside her, and her hair is pulled back, and I think that's really cool. That's a nice look for the doctor. And Mr. Villager is saying it presented quite an interesting concept of how they do them. So they actually do the skin, derma, and then the underwear, and then the clothes. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe that's what they do. But yeah, so that's what she looks like. And of course, she's wearing a mask. She's not wearing it correctly, but she is wearing a mask in respect to the fact that the medieval doctor is wearing that bird beak mask from that they used during plagues. And so she's actually continuing the thing of them being exposed to all sorts of diseases, and so they would prefer to wear a mask so they don't get anything. Brown is the fashion. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. Let's go see some other people. Let's go up and see what the restaurant owner. And there it is. So for those of you who were not, and if you want, you can go to my Twitch stream. Today is the 21st of October, 2025. If you are watching this within 7 days, you can see the Twitch stream this morning where we were working on some things, and including putting in a new hallway in Arnaaluk to connect. Aha, look at this. So this is almost done here. So we can't go this way right now, although I'm going to go over top of it. Remember that this hallway, this walkway intersects the restaurant. And let's go in and see. And there she is. Oh, look at her. So she's wearing a chef. The server is wearing a hat. So see the hat that she has on, and she has on full whites that she's wearing, and that looks very cute. So that is one of the servers who are called waiters now. So when you come here, this is a dining hall. So we now have 3 dining halls here. And in Arnaaluk, we have 12 dining halls. And so these are, and Mr. Villager is saying, I usually don't do it. I just do the bare skin with no physical trait. Much more direct. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does seem that way from what you were seeing from the glitch. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So let's go this way. Let's go out this door. And as soon as, wait, hold on. And this is what our couriers look like. Now, I've got the courier in an outfit. Let's get Linda for a second. So I have the courier in armor so that they don't get hurt, and they do get hurt, so that's the reason why. But they're actually wearing a blue shirt and brown pants and a blue hat, so they kind of look like postal carriers or something. And oh no, she just put them away.
What is it?
Where did you put them? Oh, let's go.
Now, where's
Wait,
that courier?
I have to go to the warehouse. She just put her stuff away, her armor away. So I'm going to have to get her armor right quick. And I took it off and put it in her bag, and of course then she put it in the warehouse. So let me find her armor right quick. She doesn't have her boots on.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there's a problem. See, she doesn't have her boots on, and she doesn't have her leggings on. So let's come here and let's go to let's sort for a second, and then let's come up here, and we're going to get boots. And there's her. Those are her blue boots there. So we'll find them first. There they are. And hopefully her leggings are there too, but nope, they're not. These are old leggings that are damaged, so we'll have to look for the leggings and see. You can include the waiters. There is a small pixel floating. No one is safe, it seems. The waiters have something. Yeah, something about theirs as well. Leggings, GG. And there we are. And we want the dyed ones, and the dyed ones are right here. And there they are. So now all we have to do is find, this one needs repairing. We'll repair some of these later, but not today. Now I just have to call, who was that? Okay. Who was that? Was that Bristol? I could wait here until they come back. But you know what that's like. That's like waiting for a pot to boil. But you think if you notice too much every detail, you probably end in some detailless cycle of eternal agony. Oh no. No. They'll fix it. There she is.
A problem?
Yes, there's a problem. You don't have on enough clothes to protect you. And so we'll put these on, and dun, da, 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 yay. Speaking of compost, which she had some in her hand, she was delivering. I want to see how much compost there is here. So there's 1,006, and that's a good amount for them. If they get over like 3, then we'll have them share. And they might not, because compost is one of those things that they make on order, and so I think that's going to stay that way. That they're just going to make enough. So this is Bristol, and Bristol's wearing green, and then we have Deleza, and I haven't seen Deleza because Deleza might need a new set of armor, because when we took the armor off of Bristol, it was very badly damaged. So let's come down here. We're going to go to Deleza's hut block, her courier station, which is right over here. This is it right here. And we're going to recall her for a second. And there she is.
What'll it be for you?
And let's come to here and look at inventory. And sure enough, she's wearing the cyan, and look how damaged it is. So we can see if, I want to see if I can fix it. And then I'll give it back to her. And you're like, fix it? Fix it how? Good question. Do I need a blacksmith in order to do that? We'll find out in a minute. Should I just go ahead and give her another set of cyan and then fix these later? Yeah, I think that's what I should do. I think it's going to take too much time to figure it out. So let's come here and let's look. And let's look for dye. And cyan. So that's not cyan. What color is that? Is that light blue? Is it going to tell me? It's not. Does that look like cyan? Sure does to me. All right, if we don't have any cyan dye available, let's get dyes for a minute. We don't have enough lime. We already have blue. We don't have enough gray, or we could do a full brown set, which means that we don't have to do anything. Why don't we do that? That is so interesting. Every once in a while, there's a sound in the room, and I've talked about it before, a sound in the room, like someone is sitting in Vincentius Primus's chair when he's asleep. So he's not sitting in his chair. I can see him. He's sleeping right there, and there's no one in his chair, but I just heard a sound back there. And it's really quite fascinating when that happens. I'm just going to let Deleza wear the brown. So we'll find some leggings. We should have some made already. And there's one pair there. And boots and a helmet. Now the helmet, I don't think I have, but I definitely have boots and I have leggings. Let's put these here. These should actually go here with this stuff, and we won't put the helmet here. And let's see if I can find a helmet. You hear someone's alarm, but it's not even at your house. Interesting. That's curious. Helmet. And there's a leather cap that's available. And so we'll take that leather cap and we'll put the other leather cap here. Oh, which is perfect because there's the other leather cap. They cannot wear the chest plate. And let me come here. I'm going to put this back in the library and we'll find what time of day is it. It's nighttime. I'll have to wait until they wake up and then we'll check on that. So while we're waiting for Deleza to wake up, we're going to look at the other builders for a moment. But they seem troubled sometimes. Oh yeah? Quite a couple of kind people, but they seem troubled sometimes. That's the alarm that you hear. Interesting. And look, see, the dresses are cute. The women's clothing is cute. I actually like the dress. And that's really nice. Let's look at Leandro and see what he's doing, because he's supposed to be working on, and he is. Look at this. Look at what we've got here. See this here? And sure enough, it's a level 3. So now I know people aren't going to understand this, but I want this to be made out of wood, but I need the levels to go up. So when the levels go up, I'm just going to change it back into, this is supposed to be made out of this right here. And so, oh, nope, I'm going to get, so I'm going to have to get that and put it together. Let's put this up. Let's put this up for a minute. Do you think 3 extraction districts is too much or not enough? You hate when they forget to turn off the external lights. Oh, it gives you money that that's too much money. Yeah, but they might be using it as security, as a security thing. Let's get some more of this. Oh, I can get it from here, I think. Yeah, see, because we've done it over here already. This is a level 3 of this, and we didn't want it to be in stone, and so we removed the stone and put the spruce back, and so that's what we're going to do here. I'm not interested. I don't care. This is Arcology, and I always love Arcology, the level 2, which is all made out of wood. And this is a farmer's market, and so we're keeping it like they built this farmer's market out of wood, and I like it that way. Okay, so let's go in and get the ceiling pieces here. So see that right there? I'm going to take that part out and put this in. Now, of course, when they go to make this again, they're going to put the next stone in, the next level of stone, and they're going to ask for all the stone back, more than likely. And when that time comes, we'll let them have it. We'll let them have it. We'll let them build it however they want, and we'll just trade it out. I'm doing it with these buildings because these buildings are simple. With the housing, I went into the flat land and made it that they will build the housing out of, are we going to keep this? Yeah, we can. See, there was already cobble in this farmer's market in this market area. So we'll keep that part, but the roof, no. So is this flat? Yay, good. Okay, so we're going to take this and exchange this here. Or how is that working? See that right there? Ah, I see. Okay. And this is, the lamp's gonna fall out there. So we'll go back in and put the lamp in. There it is. I only need to put a lamp right here. That's what that is. I think the lamp's supposed to be here. And that way. And there we go. Dun, 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 dun. And now it's in keeping with, almost, with the way that we had wanted this to be. Let's go ahead and take this piece and put it in there and just take, not have those corner parts right there. Can you see? Not really. What I'm doing is I'm taking these corners off and putting in wood underneath. And there it is. So now it continues to look the way it looked before, and this is the way we wanted it to be. Now I could do wood in here, it would be softer on their feet, or maybe we'll just go ahead and put in some mats in this area and make it easier for them to clean. This is stone here. Oh, I don't have to worry about it. In a little bit, it's going to be beige. It's going to be the beige brick. And then what we'd have to decide is we're not having beige brick in the farmer's market. So we will take that out. We've got Anyanka. I think this is Anyanka. Let's look for a second. I don't want to make a mistake on the accreditation here. So let's come here and let's look, and let's go to Old English. And yes, it's Anyanka. Anyanka is putting stone on the floor, smooth stone on the floor. I kind of like that. If we don't just change it back to cobble, then we would put smooth stone in here. But it doesn't pay for us to do that right now because they're going to take all of that away again so that they can build the building up to the next level. And now that he's finished that, he's going to start here again. And this, Leandro, is going to change a bunch of stuff here. This is Watson's Chef's Kitchen. And that is the new name for the cookery. The cookery is now the Chef's Kitchen. And you can see Watson is still the chef. But in the same way that restaurants are now dining halls, the cookery is now the Chef's Kitchen. And when he works on this is a Shire cookery, or Chef's Kitchen. I'll get used to it. This is a Shire Chef's Kitchen, and we took away the front of it. So when he finishes it, it's going to be closed in again, and we'll just go ahead and take away the front because we want this to be in the farmer's market. And Mr. Villager, I'm reading what he is saying in chat. A funny piece of him. The first thing I ask someone when they buy me a gift, not for being rude, and see if what worth it is, but because I pray hardly for the person to haven't spent too much. Oh, I see what you're doing. You are looking at the gift and you're hoping that they haven't spent too much money on you. Why? And Mr. Villager is really happy about the names because he had mentioned that before about changing the names to something else, and they did. And this is Camille here. Camille's the flower shop owner. She's botanist, and you can see her little apron. She's got a little apron on over her blouse, over her shirt, and over her clothing, so she doesn't get her clothing messed up while she's. And there's Simeon. Look at Simeon. Look at him. He's all Farmer John. He's got on boots, actually. And he's got on overalls, and I like that. I like that one very, very much. And it's nicely done, short sleeves. And we'll go and check on the other. We have a blacksmith and we have a carpenter. And we can check. Oh, wait. There she is. She's not wearing any armor. Can I catch up to her? Uh-oh, where'd she go, Miles? Where'd she go? Who is this? Oh my gosh. Whoa! This is Dr. Cat. This is skin in the game. Wow, actual skin in the game. There is a patron. This is actually a patron who has given a contribution, enough of a contribution that the award is that his avatar is in everybody's game and comes in as a visitor, and you can make them, you can have them be in other words, you can make them a citizen just like you make other visitors. I don't like to do it. I like when they come back over and over. You know who we haven't seen, Mr. Villager, in ages? We haven't seen the guy who played Doctor Who for us. The actual patron whose outfit resembled like a Doctor Who look, and it was really, really, really cool. Now, if you make them a citizen, there was a time when they didn't keep their heads, but now they do, and so you do get their heads. That's another reason why I don't want to. I just really like, you don't get the clothing they have on, but you do get the heads that they have. And I just prefer them to just come and visit. So you just saw one of the kids. That's one of the couriers. I guess I should go down and call her, because I'm concerned that she's going to. You saw what that armor looked like. So these are oh, there
Okay.
she is. Hi, gotcha. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and give her back these pieces right here, so that they're a little bit protected. And it does make a difference, as we saw, in the amount of damage that they're taking. And so, because those pieces were really damaged, so those pieces of armor. It makes them more like them. Yeah, it does. All right, so we saw the baker. We saw the Fletcher here. We've seen the builders. The builders are wearing overalls, but we'll check on Leandro for a second and see what is going on with him, why he is taking some time off. And this is the classic builder. Look, they brought back the classic builder. Yay! Yay! Now this is modern. And the builder originally looked like this, where they had on a plaid shirt and overalls, and they were carrying their tools, but they also had on a hard hat. And yeah, yay! So they brought that back.
What
And
can I do for you?
What's going on with? Whoa! Look at this piece. A framed polish andesite. And it's framed with diorite. Wow. And he needs 15 of them. Whoa. All right. Yes, no, I understand. We're going to have to get that from Arnaaluk. We're going to have to head to Arnaaluk and get that. But still, the builder that lives, yeah, it is a little tiny bit different. It is. But not that much different, and that's pretty cool. That is the original Minecolonies citizen, the builder, and that is very close to what they originally looked like. And so that's pretty cool. Imri is, I think, responsible for that. Let's come out here. Look at this. Look at her. She's got on a dress, and that's what it looks like. These are the dairy farmers. So both Mackenzie and Macy are dressed the same way, but it looks like she's got on a dress. But she's got an apron on the bottom, and she has a top and some pants or a skirt. It looks like a skirt to me, but that is what they're wearing, and that's adorable. I like that. Let's look at Leia. Leia is the carpenter. We'll go look at the carpenter, and we'll also look at Marvin, and we'll look at who else is down in this area, and Aubrielle. Aubrielle is she is the caretaker of the grotto, and the grotto is right now it's a level 3 fishery. It's where we found water in the mountain. Whoa, whoa, she's got all sorts of stuff here. What you doing? Let me see, let me get her to turn around, and there she is. She's in the full green. Isn't that very similar to the original? A little bit. She's wearing boots to stay dry, and it looks like she's got on one of those one of those overalls, the fisher overalls that are rubber, and they're usually green rubber, and that's what it looks like she has on. And yeah, she is fishing, and so we do have fish. So we'll think about whether we want to put that back on the menu or not. And I just love the way this looks. I love the fact that the water from the grotto runs out and runs down the mountain here. And it makes it just look so natural, like they actually found this cave and there are fish in it. Yeah. And let's come down here. This is Leia, and Leia's the carpenter. Wait, don't go. Wait. It's nighttime. She's like, nope, sorry. I'm going home. Okay, fine. We'll see her tomorrow. And that's Brittany. And we can see Aaron, the miner, tomorrow. And I didn't see who that was. And this is what our druids look like when they pick their own armor. And so that's what we're looking at there. So Brittany is working on the restaurant, and is she stuck? Let's see. Yes, she is. Brick shingles. we do not have a stonemason here, so we are going to have to get the brick shingles and the paper extra from Arnaaluk. And so we're getting ourselves worked up to go back to the underwater city. And do I want to go? Why don't I just use my magic and come over here? Look what's going on here. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. This is interesting. This is the cookery that is being set into this mountain here. And I want to go in on the inside and see what it looks like from the restaurant right now. So we have a chef's kitchen that we're putting down here. And you can see the top. This is probably supposed to be the floor. No, it's meant to be a ceiling. It is interesting. But we have this arcology restaurant, dining hall. It's a dining hall right here, level 3. And down here, we have a level 3, nope, just level 2 cookery. And we're going to have Troy turn this into a level 3 cookery because everything is being upgraded to level 3. And this restaurant's not open yet. We don't have anyone to run it. Let's look at the workers. See, we only have Mohammed. And Mohammed, this is not him. This is not what he wants to do. So we don't have anyone right now to run the restaurant, to run the dining hall. And we don't have, I'm not sure that he's interested in cooking, but we can look here and see. Nah, nope. This is not him at all. He loves what he's doing at the university. He is, right now, the librarian because he's the only one available at the university. You have to go. Okay. Okay. It's nice to see you twice. Good for you. Have a good night. Boa noche? That doesn't seem right. I know it's boa tarde, but it's not afternoon anymore. For afternoon. Obrigado. Thank you for being in chat. And one of these days, Mr. Villager, I'm going to be able to say the whole thing. Thank you for being in chat. But no worries. I was just glad you were here this time. It was fun. It was definitely fun. Okay, so we know what he's doing. And this is a, this too is probably going to be turned back into stone, into wood later on. But right now, I'm not so concerned about this area. And that, and apparently we can only have one. Oh, we did research. Didn't we do research to see if we could have another sugar field? And we can't. Even though we did the research, it's saying we can't. So we did the research to have another field, and that field isn't attached. And let me just come here and see if it's attached over here. Nope. Nope. So we have a sugar field up on top. And now I'm going to, since nobody else is complaining about it, I'm beginning to maybe wonder if maybe it's some kind of mod. Some mod is interfering in some kind of way. Because, man, oh man. I haven't got anything. It's been reported by other people to GitHub, and it still exists. So let's go and go to sleep. So we're going to come down. That's one of our druids in the flower shop there. And they can't come this way. I forgot about that, but I can. I'm just going to cross over for a minute. Ah. I heard creatures, but those creatures are recognizable. Those are big motorcycles. We get motorcycles and try whatever those 3-wheel things are. We get those things here. And sometimes they make a lot of noise. And it sounded like growling. So, hi everybody. And we just went to bed in the Druid Tower. This is station. This is arcology, level 3. All of these should be level 3s. Oh, nope. It hasn't been brought up yet, so it's a level 2 right now. And then we'll have it be built up to a level 3 in a little bit. We're having some other buildings get worked on first so that we can have them for the holiday. This is a level 2, so one of the builders will begin working on this. It'll probably be Cade when he's done, but I would like the archery to be a level 3. And the hospital's fine right now at a level 2. I'd like the archery to be level 3 so that we can have some archers, archer trainees. So the fitness, this is going to be our athletic center, so to speak. It's not going to be an athletic center like they have at Arnaaluk. It's really going to be a center specifically. Whoa, look at this. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. This is cool. Whoa. This is fascinating. So now these corners here where we don't have anything right at this moment, we'll have to close those off as soon as he's done working on this. So is this it? And he is archery 1. Whoa. So let's have Cade work on this again. And he's going to bring it up to a 2. Let me see what we're going to need. A stone pressure plate. Coarse dirt we're going to have to get from, probably from Arnaaluk for sure. And framed paper. We have gravel here, and we bought some extra targets specifically for him, and there's something right there. Iron boots. But we have a blacksmith, and so we'll be fine with some of these things they'll be able to do. And we have a Fletcher who can make a bow, and so upgrade the building and he will begin. This is gorgeous. Let's go up here and see. And there is, because it's an archery, it's a training center. It has some places for people to rest, for people to sleep here. And that is what we have up here. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see when this is done. This is going to be so wonderful. And so the main entrance right here, going out here and going down, and this stair part here is done. The stair part that goes down into the mystic site is not done yet, and I'm not ready to do that yet. So we're just having them use this path until the mystic site is a little bit more done, and until I wanted to see how the archery center was turning out. And it's good for now. Who didn't we look at? We don't have an archer. I don't have anybody to be these people yet. Even though this is a level 1. This is Charlie right here. And she's a peace druid. Is this what Muhammad wants to do? Let's see. I don't think so, but we'll see. He's much better at this. He has much more interested, but he's only interested in it from a recreational standpoint. He's not interested in this as a job. There's too much of a distance between his adaptability and agility. And so we are looking for an archery specialist. Cool. Charlie just likes these goggles to wear at night. There's agility and adaptability right here, both even, 14-14. So Charlie's archery skills are really good. She could actually run the competitions. And if we don't get anyone else, that's probably what we're going to let her do, is run the competitions. This is me making a game myself. I'm using the wonderful thing about Minecraft that is preserved in Minecolonies mod, is that you get to do whatever you want. So I'm really happy to be able to make stories out of the fact that Charlie, for example, she has the skill set, and I can make the story that she likes. She's a peace druid right now, but her archery skills are strong enough. And I use the skill sets so that they're not being assigned jobs. They're actually taking jobs that they want to do. And there is Cade. And Cade, looking like Mr. Minecraft himself, is going up to the archery center, and he's going to continue working on it. And Charlie, right there she goes. And there's one of our couriers. And who didn't I see? I think I caught a glimpse of Catherine, but there she is. Ah, and yes, she's wearing the classic beekeeper's outfit, where she's wearing a full suit, and then she has on the veil, and she has on gloves. She actually has gloves on, and that looks really nice. That looks very nice. Oh, there's a baby bee. Ooh. I think she just made a baby bee. Look at that. So we have this this apiary here that looks like this because this is kind of like a Disneyland, this community here, and that the people who come from Arnaaluk to spend time here are wanting to live in the forest and be in the forest. And so having this unique situation where they can go inside a beehive, inside this tree, and it's a beehive inside the tree, which is such a fun idea. It is the idea, if you want to have this in your Minecolonies city, this is actually not birch. It is jungle. This is a jungle apiary. And what time of day is it? I see you. Because that looked like, no, she just went to get something to eat. She went to get some food for a late lunch, or maybe pick up something for dinner. And we looked at, I'm going to go up and see the people who work at the university and see what they're wearing. And we're just looking at all the different clothing that's available now with the modern style. And
What can I do for you?
This is Brinley. And sure enough, so they're in robes, and this is close to the beginning. So it's interesting. They're calling this modern, but in actuality, in the beginning, I think that people wanted more a medieval feel, since a lot of it looked medieval in the beginning, and so they moved away from this style. And now they're calling it modern, but this is pretty much
'Tis a fine
what
day.
they used to look like. The teachers and the people who were associated with the university and the library, especially the library, because at the time when this existed, there was no university. I was having fun making universities out of big libraries, which was very fun. And there it is, the observatoire. And we don't have anything up here yet because we're waiting for the telescope to arrive. And this is only level 3, and the telescope is more than likely going to be at level 5. So that's what they look like. And we missed Mohammed. He's gone from here. Those are researchers in the university that we just saw. Wow, is it going to take us another full day to see everybody? I think it is. And these are the new, I hope I didn't call this a jungle university, because this is tropical. I know in the past I've made the mistake of calling this jungle, but this is a tropical university, level 3, and the library. And that was Cade going home. And he lives right here. And he's headed for his bed. Turn out all the lights in his house. We don't have a problem here. We have a treaty with the mobs. And it's easy for us to make a treaty with the mobs because we are a mob. The mermaids are a mob. And I see that's a house right there we're looking at. Right there, and above there you can see the glass, the stained glass for the university. And that is more than likely, yeah, that's Lilith. There's only Lilith, Riley, and Charlie. Penelope is probably with Cole, and they probably run maneuvers together. Yes. These are platforms sticking out on the side here because we have this house right here, which goes into the pasture. And it's really close to the side. And here we are back at the pasture. I'm going to get a light. And I'm going to go to the museum to go to sleep tonight. Who's sleeping in the field? I think this is Lilith, but let me look. Yes, it is Lilith. Okay, good. Come down. So is there even a way? Yes, we can go from the sawmill right here. We'll Go right up to the platform, the balloon platform. And here we are. And you can see I have my blanket with me, and we're going to go to sleep. I don't see that everyone was in bed yet. So not everyone got a chance to go to bed. So we had some people living together. There goes Deleza, I believe. Blue. No, Deleza's in brown, right? Linda's in blue. Yeah, there goes Brittany. Marvin is here somewhere. Oh, there he goes. So there's Marvin, and Marvin is our tree farmer, and that is absolutely the original tree farmer. Minecolonies calls foresters. They were in red plaid shirts and jeans and boots, and looked like him. And looked like him. And so yeah, it's interesting. See, he has a beard, but his hair, it looks like his hair is back in a ponytail. Yeah, it definitely is. Cool. Suspenders, you see his suspenders? This is fascinating. Where is he? Wasn't that curious? He heard something and he was coming to check. Oh, that's interesting. Am I going to have to bring this tree down to here? Anyone who's watched me for any length of time knows that I just do not like trees that are on the hillside like this. I just don't like this look. And yeah, I mean, this is within the within the border, if I'm not mistaken. And I should have this on so I can see what I'm doing. And so sometimes I end up doing that. I end up spending time doing that. We'll put these back in the library. And we saw our fisher, we saw our tree farmer, we saw our carpenter. And right here, who's making things? Look at this. Ooh, did you see that? Didn't that look like she took an apron off? I like those. Look, she's wearing pants and a shirt. That looks nice. What did she make? Aha, the dark oak stuff that is needed for, I believe it's for Cade's build. And here comes the courier, and she's coming down. Deleza is, and that's Deleza. Remember, we put her in brown. Oh, is she making more? She's so fast. Okay, so one other people that we want to see, we saw one of the farmers. Let's see the Parnell, what Parnell's wearing. That would be interesting if she's wearing overalls too. So we'll check on that. Lilith's here in her usual spot. And we know what Troy looks like, and Troy's working on this right in there. And let's come through. And except that he needs something that he doesn't have. And let me just check.
Good to see you, mate.
Hi. Whoa. Dark nether brick. Wow. Okay. So we don't have a brickyard here, and that is the new name for the stone smelter. And so we'll have to go back.
It's a fine day.
I will work on it, Troy. Thank you. Let's see if we can find Parnell. And let's see if we can see there's Simeon. Hi, Simeon. And Zaid. And this is our blacksmith right here. And this is what he looks like. Cool.
Oh, can I help you?
I'm just looking at you and what you have on. And so he's got on pants and shirt and boots. And yeah, so that's him. Let's see if I can find Parnell. She's the other farmer. And there she is. And sure enough, she is in overalls also. And boots, because she's working in these fields. Hi. You look very nice, Parnell. She's got her little hat on. And that's very cute. She looks very good. Have we seen Yuretsi at all? Let's see where she is. Now she should be here, but she isn't. That's Brittany, who's complaining about stuff that she needs. Let's call Yuritsi here for a second. And there she is. So the sugar farmer is a little bit messier, and it probably just has to do with growing sugar plants near the water and stuff like that, and they get wet and all. And we just brought her away from where she was resting, so hopefully she'll go back and look at that and continue what she was doing. And hold on a second, I'm going to cough. I think I'm going to add a layer of clothing just to make sure that's not the problem. Because almost like the mermaid, I don't notice that it's cold. I just start sneezing and stuff and coughing. So and we were going to go down and see, but he's not working on anything. He's waiting. And I think that's everybody now. We've seen everybody who's here. And there's Parnell right there. And Simeon. Don't we have a third? I thought we had a third farmer, but I don't see anyone else. No, I said I wasn't going to get one. That's right. I said I wasn't going to get one. So when this is done, we'll fix this so that it doesn't rain inside the cookery here. This cookery is meant to be underground, under a shire establishment. So in actuality, the building upstairs would be covering this. And that's the problem with this part over here. What's going on here? Why there's nothing there. And this is a level 2.5. And now we're ready to go. So we're going to go to the warehouse, and we're going to look and see if there's anything that we want to bring back to them, to Arnaaluk. We do grow tomatoes and peppers and corn. TLMAT. That's not a lot, but we could go ahead and try collecting. So we have one corn that we can get. We have a couple tomatoes. Let's come over here. Oh, we have a decent amount. And we have one pepper set. We could sort the warehouse for a second, and then let's look for peppers again. And we do have some peppers. So I'm glad we sorted the warehouse. And they're over here. And here they are. And we just are going to take the one of that. And all this other food is coming from Arnaaluk. We can look for minerals, but first let's put these in here. I picked these things up. These are theirs. So let me put this here for a second. And let's take these down and put them in this empty one right here. Let's take one of these and the fish and the fence there. And we'll put there. Ores. We don't have a smeltery here, and we don't have a stonemason here. But we've got some ores. Yay! Excellent. So these will go back and be processed. Look at the redstone. Look at the redstone in deep slate. Ooh. Deep slate iron. We have coal. Diamonds. Excellent. And of course, lapis. This is wonderful. We've got some great stuff. And so now anything that's processed came from Arnaaluk, and that's why we're going to take all of this back so that it can be processed. Weren't we supposed to be keeping some iron, or did we do that already? Do we need any more ore? I'll have to check with the university and see. They just finished some big research projects, and so we'll check with them again. And I'm just gonna hop over this. And yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I'm actually sleepy. And we'll come up here. And there's our balloon. We're going to take red eye. And there's nothing here. Let's put the ores into here. I know I have decorations and I want to continue doing some. Let's close that down, and we'll go up here and get ready to go to Arnaaluk. And so here we are. Let's take this is so funny. So I've explored a lot of this area, but I think it's an aggressive program to not make it that Journey Map is causing a lag. That if you don't go to those areas on a regular basis, it doesn't hold on to them. Now I'm just making a story up here about Journey Map because I have no idea why it is only showing me those itty bitty little places there when we've been all over the map here. And so let's go back to the map and let's go to the booklet. And this tells us that we're on this flight, and this is Balloon, and we are traveling. It is so quick, that flight, that balloon flight. Granted, the two cities are pretty close to each other, and this is the first time for anyone who's watching for the first time. This is the first time I've been able to have two cities in the same instance. Usually what I do is have another city, and I would just get out of this instance and go to the city in the other instance. There was so much lag, it just wasn't working. But so much has improved with Minecolonies, with Minecraft even, and we're able to do that. And I'm just talking about this stuff while I am waiting for this area to spawn in, for the fact that we just rushed over here. And we'll get our stone out of here, our ores, and we can take this and put in the hotel, the Trees Hotel. This is the Trees Hotel and Travel Center. I will come down. And there is Elaine. And Elaine, I need a ticket. Elaine, can I get a ticket? Are you going to give me a ticket?
I'll take care of it.
You will? Oh, okay. Oh, should I come over there? Okay, I'll come over here.
You are so wise.
Flattery. All right, so we're gonna go here. She gave me a round trip ticket so I can return to Petit Arnaaluk. Right here, we're going to put in the things that I brought back with me so that a courier can come along and take them to the warehouse. And we'll come here. Now we're having a problem with the makers, the second makers area warehouse. It is overloaded and we can't do anything about it. Because what we would need to do is sell off some of the merchandise that's there, some of the produce. We would have to load it on ship and sell it to other cities. We don't need it completely, and that's the Mahogany Apartments. Did I put any? Ooh, let's do these. Okay. Let's do these right here. So let's bring this down and this down. And we'll trade out these. I'm trading them all out. It's going to be so funny because then after the holiday, I have to pick them all up. But for right now, it's just going to be fun to have them all have different doormats, not placemats, doormats in these areas. And I just like doing this. So there's that one, and right here, do one of those. And who's this? This is Ezekiel and Philippa live here, and this is an example of when we individualize, that's what I'm going to call it, when we make individual homes for the different couples and families. And Ezekiel and Philippa are both couriers. They work logistics, and this is their cute little home right here. And they have this little entertainment center, and then upstairs, let's see what their bedrooms look like here. Oh, and their sleep. Okay, and so Philippa's here and Ezekiel's in the kids' room. I think that what we will do is take away the kids' bed. I get concerned when they don't sleep together. I know they don't have to, but let me look at something here and see. So they're not claiming each other, so they're just living together. So maybe they're having an argument. Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. He's tossing and turning. So up. And it never fails that when I do this, that some druid will get called. So we'll just leave them. But there we go. We have that. Do we want to put something here in the Mahogany reception? This is the Mahogany Apartments, and this is pretty color. I think we actually have some pumpkins, yeah, that are kind of this color. That's not that color enough. I think that is too red. Let's see if it's far enough, if it's far away, if it looks like it's, let's see what it looks like. That's kind of okay. Yeah, it'll be fun. So just for the holiday, this is how they're going to decorate here. And there's the Mahogany Apartments. I don't think we have anyone here right now. We don't. But when we're supposed to have someone at every one of these reception areas that takes care of the apartment and makes sure everyone's safe. Right now, we have druids. There's Mira, who's coming up, and there is Annabella. Was that Annabella? That couldn't have been Annabella, because she's assigned to the gatehouse. But yeah. Except I know I just put them all in, but I don't like them. So this happens to me sometimes. We can try the other lanterns, Lanter. So we could do all sorts of funny faces. This would be interesting. Instead of doing these, I have to be careful that I don't hit someone accidentally. Let's do these. Let's do that. There we go. Let's come over here and we'll do this one. And we'll do this one here. Boo! And then come back over here. And do I have all the jack-o'-lanterns? Let me look for a second. Yes, I do. Okay. So we'll come here and we'll do those two. And I like that much better. Don't you? Yeah. All right. And I'm going to hold on to all these decoration pieces. So that's what I feel like doing here right now. We need to go to the other warehouse. We absolutely do. So let's get on our way. And this is Everly, and look, she's cooking. Look at this. There she goes. She's making trenchers. And look at that. She's making them. Dun, 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 dun. Now this is Everly. She's the chef, and this is one of the new chef's kitchens. And the chef kitchen is not a new piece. The name has been changed to protect the innocent. The name is changed. And so now this is the chef's kitchen, and this is Harry's dining hall right here. This is called the dining hall now. And Harry went back to the kitchen to talk to Evelyn. Do you not have enough? Oh, you have. Whoa. You have a lot of food here.
It's late. Night night.
Let me do something here for a second. And let's take. You should only have 3 of these. And this is fine. And these are okay. He can have 3 of those. He has too many of these. So let's bring these together and see what we can make. And so he only has 3 of those. Only has 3 of those. And that's good. Yay! Except this. This is egg drop soup, and it looks like he has a ton. 2, 3, and he does. So one of those is going back to the warehouse, and this one is going back in here. Do we have enough rice balls? Let's look here and see. Yes. So we don't have to worry about this. This can stay here. And this will go back to the warehouse, to the freezers. And we'll get that. Thank you, Harry. So the dining hall is actually spread out here. When people come to eat, they sit here and wait for a serving. And and so that's where we're at. Mira is unhappy about something food-wise. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. We'll put those there and they'll go in the freezer. Mira doesn't get fed out here. Who's that? Oh, Ryan, yes. This is Ryan Delgadillo, and Ryan has just joined the Explorers, and that's why she is only partially dressed
It's
here.
a fine morning.
And yeah, now see that way, what she's wearing
Time to
is the way the druids looked in
So
the
what will it be for
beginning.
you?
And that looks really nice. I have this funny feeling that she is not a druid, but it says she is. So we have green druids and white druids. And this is one of the green ones.
Great
here.
to see you.
And if I take off these two pieces for a minute, you'll be able to see what she actually looks like.
I'll take care of it.
Right here. And there we go. Thank you. Oh, I
Is
love
there
it. I've always
problem?
loved the way the druids looked. And so, but she is wearing a helmet. And she's probably waiting for the rest of her armor to be fitted. And speaking of the rest of her armor to be fitted, we left that area without ordering. We're going to be here, and this is going to be enough time for the makers here to make the stuff that we need to take back. And what I think I'm going to do is get that order in first, and then we'll do some more stuff. And let me see, this is the Zelkova here. It doesn't matter which way we go, but we'll take this way. Notice that sometimes they walk and sometimes they take transportation. And it's funny too, because it's like it's their choice whether they want to do that or not. Let's come here and let's order some things. So we have this, and we can check. We need 6 framed paper extra. I think we might have to make this, but let's look for AMED, PAPER. Yep. All the things like that we're going to have to make, and we can make it from materials that are here. Let's look at some other things that are much simpler. We need 2 stone pressure plates. So stone pressure, PRESSURE, and we need 2 of those, and they're going to be delivered. Okay, and let's go here and look. We need a green bed and an armor stand. Green bed. And we just need one of those. Request. We need an armor stand. I didn't need to do that. And there we go. Let's get 3 of these. Request. And then we need an oak pressure, I think that was. Oak pressure plate. Let's see what else for a second. There we go. Brick shingles. So oak pressure plate first, and I want to see what kind of oak it is. It is just an oak pressure plate. So, okay, PRESSURE. Hi everybody. An oak pressure plate. How many do we need? 3? Let's do 3. And then we need 56. Nope, we need 47. So we need 47 brick extra shingles with jungle plank. Let me see who makes brick extra shingles for a minute. Brick extra shingles. This is brick extra right here, and that is a stonemason. So it's more than likely that the stonemason makes that. Right. I want to see something for a second. We're going to go to one of the carpenters that we have here. We can go to Leroy or Milan back here and see. No, too far. Let's go this way. Go to Leroy and Milan and see if I can see if they will make brick extra stuff. I honestly don't know. No, it might not. So brick extra, select that, put that there, and then select jungle plank and select that, put that there. And is it in the right? There it is, brick extras right there. Oh, let's see what happens. Ah, yay! Excellent. That means that we can get Leia to make those. We just need to make sure that we have brick extra, and we can bring that back. And brick extra, SKEXTRA, is, I'm almost positive that brick extras is just the stonemason, and we can order those. Yay! Yay! So the roofing can be done by by Leia, and that'll be good. Let's come down back to the Trees Hotel for a second and order the amount of brick that we need, brick extra that we need. I'm gonna order 64. Maybe I should order 264s of brick extra. Why don't we get brick extra? And this is brick extra right here. 1, 2. We're gonna order two sets of it, and let's see what happens here. So the stonemason is getting bricks for those to be done, and it's going to be delivered. The bricks are going to be delivered, and if we want to make some more bricks, how are bricks made? Clay. All right, so let's get some clay, and I'm going to take it to the brick yard. That's the new name for the stone smelter, the brick yard. And we'll have the what's he called? I'll have to find out. Wait, I passed it. How did I do that? It's not here. It's not here. Oh, it's here. I got turned around. Wow. Actually got turned around. There we go. Spending too much time in the other place. Let's look for clay, and we'll take the clay over to our brick yard. And let's come here. Let's do sort. So let's go back and let's sort, and then let's come here and let's look for clay. And we have 87. I don't think we have enough bricks. We have 9. Okay, so the others must be in one of the other areas. We have some brick extras already. And let's do 2 things. Let's go over to Nancy, who is over here. Nancy is one of our stone masons, and I want to see if we can break down some things. She's right here. So let's look at crafting recipes, and let's look at brick. And let's take this brick right here. And there's only one way to make it, so you can't make it from anything else. Let me see. The clay the crusher crushes blocks into base form. Each building can only do one of these at a time. So how many of these do we have? Let's come back for a second and look and see how many. I think we can get Raquel, the crusher, to make those into clay, but I'm going to check. Here, there we go. Clay. 6,000. Sure enough. Let's make sure it is not on this. It isn't on this floor, so it's upstairs. And I see some green right here, so we can use any one of these. Here's 2 clays here. I'd rather take the full clay. I'll put that back. And I'm going to give it to Raquel to get clay balls that we can then put in the ovens. And yes, this is one of the little submarines here. We need to go through here. Let's hold this in our hand instead of a pumpkin. Let's hold the clipboard. And let's run up the hall here to Raquel. The crusher and Calvin, the sifter, are both at the end of this hallway right here. And ooh, look at the full moon. Ooh, excellent. Look at that. Cool. So let's come down here and look and see what it says. And let's go, that makes gravel. And let's change it, bone meal. Clay from sand, but that makes blocks. That's what we want right there. So we're going to have her make all of this clay into a pile. Instead of them being bricks of clay, we're going to have them be mounds of clay, so they can go and be put in Yales. And so what is that? Let's go through here. This is Amanda. Amanda is first blacksmith, and she is right here. And then we'll go through to the ores smelter, and the ore smelter is still called the ore smeltery. It's the smeltery. So now we don't have to say ores or stone, because this is called the brickyard. And Yale and Logan are now brick makers. The brick maker. Brick maker. So yes, so he's now a brick maker. And as soon as Raquel does something with those clay blocks, breaks them down, then we'll be able to put them in the ovens. This is Dax here, who is our glass specialist. He works in the workshop. And then Martha, our glass retail salesperson, works here in the glass shop. And this is the beautiful glass that they have. And is everyone in bed yet? Nope. I don't see everyone being in bed. Let me see if all the there's no way to know if the miners actually are completely up. Well, it's not going to matter. I'm going to go ahead and spend the night working. Oh, there we go. See, Nancy's still up. Oh no, it's daytime. It's daytime, so people are going back to work. They didn't get a lot of sleep. They did not. We're going to that warehouse that's in trouble, and we're going to have a problem because I have a whole bunch of stuff on me. And I need to be able to put some other stuff on me. So I'm going to take these things that I have on me and we'll put them. No, I think they'll take them. I think I need to put them in some other kind of location. Like a player house. Yeah, I guess I should have a player house. Because that is what is needed at the moment here. What I'm going to do instead is see what happens if we sort. Now, if we sort and it stays, look at that. Look how much stuff is still here. So, yeah. So we definitely need to do that. So let's take all the pumpkins and all the decorations. And there we go. And we still have enough room to get the to get what we need to get out of here. I'm gonna cough. Just trying to see how. So we've got a lot of wheat at this particular time. But here's something we can actually take away easily. We're going to take these away and we're going to sell these to other cities, and that's how we make money. I'm going to put these two where they belong, and that way these two can go up here. I'm going to cough. See, we have a place for these already here. And we're not going to put these here. Let's look and see. It's just these that we want to look at. And we need bows for competitions, so we're not going to get rid of them. The only thing that we really... This is so interesting. This is interesting. So this is what happened when I was doing Twitch this afternoon. I got to the 2-hour mark and it's like I've run out of whatever it is that my body needs, which is pretty curious. I mean, if I was doing a play, it would probably be about this long, because I am doing a play. Let's take these and put these in the logistics center. We're going to crate them so they can go to be sold. And the money we get, the currency, the money we get from these is actually what we use to get spicy peppers, rice, peas, sweet berries, apples, none of which we grow here. We don't grow any of that. So we have to get them from someplace else. We used to have to get tomatoes as well. And we do have to get kelp because we're in the frozen seas, and right now we don't have the ability to do that from our, let's see if I can find those bowls. BOWL. We only have 1,000, so that's not it. Wheat. We have 24,000 seeds and 24,000 and 27,000. Wow, we need to stop production, but we've already stopped production on those. We've slowed down production on those things. We need to bring them down below 10,000 for that, and we can do that. We just have to sell it all. See, this entire rack is wheat. And wow, look what we've got here. Unbreaking, Curse of Vanishing, Lure. Those are okay, that's okay. Those are all okay, and they just need to be combined. And these books should be in the Enchanters location. Knockback is okay. Respiration is what we look for. Piercing, we are not going to use. And knockback is fine. That's protection. Smite. Aqua Affinity, those are all good for the helmets. The diving helmets that they use. Quick Charge, no. Riptide, I'm not sure about, but I know what Smite and Punch are. Smite, Protection, Power. Fire Protection, Luck of the Sea. And there's Backstabbing. Notice that the second I take something away, they put something there. And that's how much we don't have any room left in this one. These are all fine. Bane of Anthropods and the witches would never speak to us again. And everything else is okay. And look, see, things are filling up. So we're going to put this in the one of those chests back here in order for it to be sold. And right here, we have coffees that are going to Taana. The mermaids love coffee. And we're going to give them that. The fishing rods can go in with the bows here. And I think that's it for now. Oh, and the saddles, yes. So that's going to bring us a lot. The rods, fishing rods, and the bows that have, there's a word, offensive weaponry on them. The nation of Taana is paying 3 times what the market will pay for those. So the market price and Tiana is offering 3 times specifically so we can buy them back, and those are removed, and then the bows are returned, or they sell them because archery competitions are fine. We don't want those on our bows because we're just doing friendly competitions, and that's why we don't need them. And if there was a need, sorry about that. If there was a need for everyone, I forget which European country it is. It's one of the northern European countries like Sweden or something like that, where everyone is trained, everyone's a part of the army, and if there was battle or something, then they would be handed weapons and they'd all know how to use them. That's kind of what we have here. So there are enough weapons if the treaties were violated. And that is, and so we do have enough weapons in case of an emergency. We have to, because people won't feel safe, and they won't relax, and they'll be stressed, and we really don't want that. Hello. Oh, hold on. We're gonna cover the camera. Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. You don't want to see. Vincentius Primus is just waking up, and he wants some privacy, so we'll give it to him. And all right, so Vincentius Primus, everybody. We're listening to Drone Hands music right now. And so we don't have anything that we can do except begin to sell off the merchandise in that warehouse. We could move some of the merchandise to the other warehouse just as an emergency measure. And I think I'll do that. I think that's what I'll do. We have a third warehouse that's empty, and we can transfer some of the things to there just to give them a chance to sort of like catch up. So yeah, see how there's so much stuff still here. So even when I sort and see, only a portion of it went away. Let's take these out. We'll put them in a box so that they can go to another city, and let's look for ores and see how many of those we have. Ore, and we only have one left somewhere. There it is, right over here. Whoa, look at this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna take the ore. See how much of this that we have? We're not using this. We have the fried rice. I'm gonna look and see what it says fried rice needs for a minute, because I remember that it needs something. And there's new fried rice, and the menu is just a meat and raw meat, and it accepts some of the Farmer's Delight pieces as well, so that's pretty cool. So it's not going to help us with the fact that we have all the sinew, so we're going to pack it up, and we can't put it in there or there. Is this empty? Yay! So we'll put it in here. This is actually going to go someplace else. And we can do that. In this one here, we'll put in these ores that we don't do anything with. So we'll put them here. And let's quickly, just for a minute. These have already been sorted through. And I just need one more thing. I don't think we have any saddles left. We don't have... let's look. I want to see... Aha. So this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Let's put these in the other warehouse. And that'll help a little bit. Oh, are you coming back to bed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to cover again. You're welcome. Okay. So we're going to take these to the other warehouse. And since we're going to do that, we're going to put them together right here. The backpack will allow us to stack them, and so we can put them all together there. And next, let's just look. We have apples, yay! It would be nice if the coal, if we requested some of the coal. We have a ton of copper. Let's see how much. We have 10,000, so it's still within the range. 10,000's okay. I'm not going to do anything with something that's 10,000. I'm really trying to find things that don't belong. Ah, here's another set. Look at this. So there was an accident at one point, and a lot of these were made. And so we have way more than we really need of these, and they take up a lot of space. So we're going to put them in here, and we will just have to get them to market. And you see this kind of thing here, where we have all these boots that are just barely boots, these ones. And we can combine those, and that will give us some space. And so there's aspects of Minecolonies that begins to be taking care of things. Whoa! Somebody's making water. This is going to bother me. But maybe someone requested it in another city. Here's sinew again. We already have some of this put away. And whoa, there's something we're not supposed to have. And let me see how much we have. That should be all of it, actually. Yeah. And bones. Yep. Let's see what this is here. And we don't have a lot of bones, so these are things that we'll just have to wait and help. Now, this is probably like half the bowls in the city. This is probably even maybe only a quarter of the bowls in the city. So I think I'm going to take a whole stack of these away and have them be sold. And that'll help. And all of these just need to be combined. And we're back to the books again. Is this a different set of books? Look at impaling. flame. No, those were just... hold on. It really is almost like I've run out of what I need to no, these are new books. Quick charge, I guess, is okay. Flame is not. Punch and backstabbing. Sweeping edge. And oops, I just picked up somebody. Sharpness and fortune can stay. Fire protection, thorns, knockback and mending, all of those are fine. And these were here before, so we just added a couple more books. And let's look here and see what we've got put away. Okay. If we wanted to, we could take the sinews and put them. This dead food is going to go here. Yeah, see, we had picked up books before. Okay. And in here, let's come over here and put this in. So this is going to look like we have a full chest. Wow. That's going to bring a lot of money. That's used in something. And these bowls are well crafted and they're going to bring a lot of money too. And all of that money will allow us to get the things that are missing. And let's show what is missing from here. Rice. There is none. Let's show chickpeas. There is none. Let's see, what's the other? Soy. There is none. And salmon. There's 5. Kelp. There's 8. And peas and apples. Apples. There's a decent amount of apples. It's not going to last that long. Wow. So we're not going to put those, when we buy those, when we buy them, we're not actually going to put them in this warehouse. We're going to take them to the 3rd warehouse and have them be there. So right now, I think I'm going to go over to the 3rd warehouse. We have about 40 minutes left for our 3 hours. And we might see some lagging soon. This is around the time when Java says, I'm tired. So first I get tired and then Java gets tired. And it is raining. And let's come through here for a moment. Notice that everyone's fed. And that's not a problem. Everyone's getting fed. I see one person red here. Let's see if I... Ooh! There's skin in the game again. Look, that is Drace Kara. I am a dragonkin from the far northern tundras. I like to study plants and wildlife for use in the arcane arts, but I have also dabbled in this or that over the many years I've lived. Having adventured for quite some time, I might be interested in settling down for a spell. If you have for a spell, that's cute. And he wants snowballs. I just saw, there we go.
Good day
Hi,
to you.
Evelyn. Good day to you. Evelyn is unhappy about the food, and that's Messiah. So Messiah is still short of something. And this is the visitors shopping center here. And this hallway right here leads to the tavern. And this tavern right here shows people are coming in from here. That's wait. Lily's going to get something to eat right now. There's a couple people who are waiting for something to eat. So somehow Messiah is behind on serving food. Let's see what it is. See these people here? He's got food. And let's see what they're eating. They're eating fish and chips and veggie quiche and stew trencher and yogurt with berries. That's what they're eating. Fish and chips, he has some. He has fish and chips, veggie quiche. That's not a lot. And I think stew trenchers and
some
yogurt,
bad weather
right?
we're having today.
Let's look for a second. Is that stew trenchers? Yes. So he does have some food that they want now, and teas. There are too many, so we'll take these out and put them here. And he's good to go.
So, what'll
for
it
now.
be for you?
What do you have on you? You have is that stuffed peppers?
Ooh, that's some real nasty weather right there.
This food cannot be eaten because it's not in the dining halls. That's a good thing for them to point out.
It's a fine day.
Why do you have this on you? I probably took it off the menu, and that's why he still has it, but other menus can use it, so I think I'll take it away. They're acting like there isn't enough of something here. We've looked at this a couple times. We added the potato soup. Specifically, we added pumpkin pie so that there would be something there from all the ones. So from
I don't
white,
remember the last time I
the
saw the sun.
bronze, the silver, the gold, all having us having some pieces from there. And apparently we don't have enough of something for them, and we'll see how that is in just a minute. Because it should work with all the bases covered, and yet it isn't. I mean, granted, that was morning, but no, see? Right there, we still have some people. There's Dana here and Beatrice. These are our dressmakers. These are dye shops. And in the shopping area. And Messiah and Abdullah are the two people who are serving food. Abdullah's a baker, so he's making stuff. And the chef's kitchen for Messiah is shared with Harry. Who's he talking to? That's Brentley talking to River.
Good to see you.
Whoa! We have a thunderstorm.
What is it?
Let me see the job. Yeah, talking to River. Brentley might be wanting something fixed. We're going to have to go somewhere and sleep because we don't want there to be a fire at Minecolonies. So we're going to come down here. and go to sleep right here. And the fact that we can sleep at 5:30 in the afternoon means that there's a thunderstorm. You can only sleep during thunderstorms, remember that? You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. So the thunderstorm is over, it is the next morning, and we heard people practicing. There's a visitor right there. Heard people practicing in the fitness center right here. And there's Zio. And you guys,
What's it today then?
This is what's happening. I will work on it. Let's come to here. I'll work on it. And we'll see. So there is Zane. And there is Danny. Oh, and then now the reason that they're not in the same clothes as Petit Arnaaluk is because this is two separate cities. And I would have to come over and return to being the mayor of this city. See where it says abandoned? And I don't know how it works. I don't want to do it. I have to be careful. But I thought that you can come back. You can change, yes. That you can change and you can be, now see it's still saying diplomat or officer, and that's not the same as owner. So I think someone said that you could, so I don't know whether you have to do it from a line item piece. It doesn't look like you can do it from here. The fact that I can still do things here is because I'm an officer. And Vincentius is here to protect being locked out. Ooh, look at this. I just turned a page. Permissions event. Ah. Subscriber. Manager. And all that's on. So it says subscriber is on, so maybe they changed it. Let's try something here. Nope, see they're off. So you can only do one city at a time. You need to be colony owner to adjust these, and I'll have to check again and see how to get back the permission, because when I mentioned it, they said that you can. Yeah, it's not letting me. Oh, that looked like it did. Add new rank. Colony owner. Let's see. What did that do? Nope, didn't do anything. See, it still says it's abandoned. And it might be that I would have to abandon the other colony, and that's why it's not allowing me to do that. I have to abandon Petit Arnaaluk first in order to do that. And for the holiday, I might do that so that we can have, I already had, was showing costumes in Petit Arnaaluk, but we could show costumes here, which would be fun. How could you stand there? Oh, I see. You were behind the screen. Okay. And so, yeah, that's something that we can work on. We had an interesting thing this morning. We discovered that in the last group of kids that I had, that I didn't do as good a job of finding out their parentage. And I'm going to have to use more and more. Yeah, all these people are unhappy.
Good day to see
And
ya.
they're all being served. All of them are being served by Messiah. So Messiah doesn't have enough of something on his list. And
What is it?
And so people aren't really enjoying his food. Or they're not enjoying Evelyn's food. Because Evelyn is the cook in this area. Blood, I don't think, is doing food for them. There's no way to tell where the food's coming from because they didn't really intend for you to have a lot of restaurants, maybe just one or two probably.
Yes.
Are you supposed to have a cookery now for every restaurant? If you are, they haven't said that. And from the beginning, I got the intention that that wasn't the case, that that wasn't something that they had intended. And that is actually what's happening. This is Messiah. It's Messiah. So what is wrong with his food? That Abdullah, what's wrong with you now?
Yes.
Yep. So there must not be enough of a certain food type. So we have eggplant, fish. Oh, I see what it is. I bet I see what it is. Let me look at a stew trencher. Eggplant and stew. And the stew trencher, I think, are vegetarian dishes. Let me look for a second. Okay. Maybe I need another. Maybe he does need to serve these stuffed peppers. But hold on for a second. Let me look and see. I think he might need to serve, or he's not serving any dessert. How did you get out of not serving any dessert, Messiah? Let's put the dessert back. And it might just be the dessert. Somebody needs to go and see one of the doctors that we have. Yeah, I think I'm not going to. Let's see what happens with adding the dessert back in there. We could have him have lots of desserts. We could have him have apple pie. I don't know that anyone's serving it right now. So why don't we do that? Have him serve dessert. So he has the mint chocolate cheesecake. He has apple pie and he has pumpkin pie. So he is going to have lots of sweets. And we'll see if we can get some people satisfied. Okay. And yeah, I know I have these peppers on me, and so I'm gonna take them over here so they can go back in the freezer. Either that, or I could take them to her. Let me take them to her kitchen. Look at this. Look at this. Hi, you. Are you going on a trip? Oh, the two of you. They just took the taxi. That was pretty cool. That is neat. I'm just going to give these back to her. She's got spicy peppers and she's got a bunch of foods, and we're just going to give her this. And it can go to the warehouse when the time comes. It's sunset and she just closed up. I just got there just in time. This is Evelyn. Evelyn's one of our, how many do we have cookeries? Oh, let me show you as one of the last things, let me show you the gatehouse area where we added another walkway to make the gatehouse area accessible to couriers and to the rest of the city. And it had to do with the fact that we needed the cookery. When we looked at the restaurant, the gatehouse restaurant, that we could see the cookery from the restaurant in the water. And we were like, well, what if we made a road directly to the cookery? And so we decided to do that. So down here, this used to be just to turn here and to go into the brand new restaurant. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. This looks like she's done, and she is. And this is level 3. Let's have her go ahead and do the level 4. I want to have River finish the restaurant first, and then we'll have her go to the hotel, finish the hotel. Because I think this is a level 3. Anyway, let me come here. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is a level 3, and the restaurant now is a level 3. So we're going to bring the restaurant up to level 4, and then we'll bring the hotel up. What's the problem? The problem is that this is not a walkway right there. And so the hotel, the back of the hotel does not have a door off in this direction, or in this direction, or in this direction. These are all windows. And so we have to fix it on our own. So River's going to continue to work on this. But so when we were here, we could look across the way right here, and that's the cookery right there. But there was no way to reach it. We would have had to have gone through the Willows apartment building and all the way around through the makers area to get to this right here. So see where that is? You can see we would have had to go through the oars area and around this restaurant, dining hall. Dining hall. And just to have Hannah be able to be there. And I think you were here when she finished, Ryan finished working on this flower shop, and we were going to have her come in and begin to work on the dome. And so we're going to upgrade the dome now, and Ryan's going to work on it, build the building. And this flower shop is going to have the glass dome on top, or the way it looks when they are domed. One of the things that Mubian added as a perk, as a way for them to to have some additional building to make it look pretty. That's essentially what we're saying, to make it look pretty. Now, this door was always here. We just haven't been using it in the other chef's kitchens that are underwater bay style. Or if we're using it with blood, because remember, we're coming in right here. Actually, the other way around. We're coming in on this side from the hallway. And then this side is facing Khalil's restaurant. So that's what's going on with this one. But we wanted the couriers to be able to come through here and go down here. And there is the restaurant. This is the Gatehouse restaurant right here. And we saw that River is working on it. She's going to get what's needed to work on it. So that's what we put in. And we put that in this morning. We were talking about the fact that this restaurant, when it's going to be a level 5, it'll have beautiful views. Those windows will have beautiful views. Uh-oh. I know. And when my eyes stopped itching, which is good. And the windows will have this perfect view of the ancient ruin of the portal right here. You see that bear there? Let me go out for a minute. The bear might just be fishing, but I just want to make sure that they actually have a home. So we're going to come out and we're going to come up and let's see. Is this who we saw? This is who we saw. Let's look at how far out are we from the border. Let's see where the border is. Okay, so that bear is actually on the other side of the border. However, see this here? I think we're melting the ice in this area. Let me see which would be better. Oh, look at this. I forgot about the shipwreck being so close. But it's still outside of the border, this shipwreck right here. And out there is Skeleton Country. And you can see this is the river, and this is why we are not, we are peaceful in the same way Alderaan is, except that Alderaan said we have no weapons. But we are peaceful, but we have neighbors. The land belongs to this castle here. This was one of the ones that was damaged. Wow, I hadn't seen that before. Down in the river. This was one of the ones that was damaged by the tsunami. You can see the damage on the bottom here. And then there is, we don't have any Illager towers anymore. There were 3 in the area originally, or 2 for sure. 2 of the castles had Illager towers on their borders. So the Illagers were border patrol, and they were destroyed. And so now they got these barbarians, the skeletons did, to come in and do border patrol. Border patrol for them. And that is really close to us. It definitely is. And so there's a dam right here. See this dam? This is skeleton work here. This dam right there. Or it's witches' work. from long, long ago when the witches had cities, and that could be a part of that. So what are we going to do about this bear? So we were over here, and we saw the bear in this area, probably right here. See how this is melting in this place? This is being worked on, so we can't do anything about that. And there she is. I'm going to see if I can build her something here. Let's cut through the ice here and build her a shelter. This is one of the things that we do as a part of the fact that we live in this area, is that we're responsible for the polar bears, because this is their habitat and we don't want them to go away. So we have to do some things from time to time to protect them. Let's take this part and put here. And let's come in here. I want to make a cave big enough that they're comfortable and that they have some protection from the wind. I'll do 2 here. That's still a little small. So this down, and let's dig back in. Okay, we'll go back to there. And let's put this in here, this here, and this. Now, she might like this. So let's get a lead from my backpack here. Oh yeah, I didn't put any of the stuff in the other yard yet. We got interrupted. Hello, you. Can I reach you from there? Or do I have to get in the water? Hi. No, I don't want you. I want her. All right. I don't want to get in the water, but I don't want to drag her either. So I have to be careful. See right here? There we go. Can I get her up? There we are. And we're going to bring her over. And let's see if she likes this cave. Come on. Come on. This is for you. You can come in. No, you don't like it? It's not big enough? You don't want to live here? Well, this is the first time I've had somebody reject a cave. Wow, you really don't want to live here. It's not big enough. Let's take this wall here and bring it right back here, like this. I'm going to just pull out this part right here and see if I can make it just a little tiny bit bigger, and that maybe she'll like it. I've said that they would reject them, but let's come over here. No, can't come over that way. Let's see. Let's have her come in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Wow. What is it? Why don't you like this one? She does not want to live here. All right, I'm not going to force you. Where do you want to live? You want to live here? Is that what you want to do? Wait, I can't use that. You do. You want to live here, don't you? Okay. Let's put this here and let's open this up. And yeah, let me get this closed. Oops, right there. Let's get that part. I think we'll change this to this, and we'll go around the corner here, back into here. And there's another one. And we're just going to take out some area here and hope that I can get her interested in this. Let's put that one in. Whoa. Okay, too far. All right, let's take that away. And now let's have her come this way. Come on. Come on. Let's come back in here. Aha. This is what you want. Okay. So this might be a little bit more cozy. And see? I think she's okay with it. She's trying to decide. Is it too small? It does have a little bit of a small part here, doesn't it? Do you want me to make it bigger right here? Oh, we can't make it bigger there. Whoa. Can I make it bigger? No. Look at that. I think I can go this way a little bit more. And there we are. So this goes this way. And one more time, let's bring her in. And let's show her this back here. All nice and dark and pretty. And I'm gonna go by and leave her and see if she's gonna stay. Okay. She's, oh yeah, there we go. Okay. That's more like it. She likes that one. Hey, Mikey. She didn't like this one. That's really interesting. Yes, I know it was possible that she wouldn't, but I haven't had one actually reject one of them before. And that's really interesting. See all our bears? This bear has lived here forever, these two bears. And they're quite happy here. And we had a lot of bears at one point, but like everything where two-legged creatures move in, four-legged creatures move away. And there is a bear here. I don't see a cave here though, but they're beyond the border. See how far beyond the border this is. And while we are helping them, I don't want it to be, I suppose we could act like a reserve. This is the tsunami, what happened when the tsunami happened. When the tsunami came in and brought all this water, this dirty water, back onto the land in this area. And so that's why it looks like that. And we were lucky that we didn't get damaged by it. And I'm saying luck, but in actuality, a lot of, this is the story, a lot of planning and stuff having to do with materials. This is one of the couriers running across the top. This is what I want to see, how Harry is going to get down from here. How they got out, first of all, and then how they're going to get back in. They're probably not going to drown. But has he been doing a shortcut all this time? This almost seems like something that he was shown by the visitors. Is he going to find his way? I don't think he is. Okay, let's come over here and let's go in. And let's find where Harry is. I don't think Harry is in this part, but we'll check and see. I know I still have Siren Sight. This is Zarya. This is Imani here. Let's see who's back here. This is Travis, and this is Braden. And up here is Edison, who's taking over for Evelyn, who is at the other warehouse. We have a couple people right here. I didn't think Harry was one of these. This is Elena here, and over here this is Arden. So he's not here. Let's go to the other area. Let's go to the main warehouse quickly and see. And we're completely out of time, but I can't leave him in the water. And so I'm going to quickly... Now, I could do all this and then I'm going to find him somewhere, because they do get to the point that if they're lost, that they'll find their way back. However, if you were in a normal city, he would be picked off by mobs before he found his way back. Let's come up here. This is the other place where we have logistics people, and no one's assigned to these two at the back, but we have Sam is here, Emmy's here. This is Harry. Recall the worker. There you go. Okay. And now let me see where he's going so I can see how this happened. He's running. Where is he? Did I lose him? Gosh, they're so fast. I did. I lost him. Okay. He has to live in this area. That looked like that diving suit moved over there, but I think it's just that was glowing, and it made the diving suit look like it moved. And that is going to be it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was fun watching me manage as an ambassador, manage the city. And enjoy your games, everybody. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And thank you so much for being here. And I am, Vincentius Primus and I are heading back to the Midwest to family. And we have family here on the East Coast, but we're going to our other family in the Midwest. And we're going to be there for a longer period of time. We're going to start our 4 months switching back and forth this coming week. So this is probably going to be the last one for a little bit until we get back to the Midwest. But I do appreciate all of you being here and still watching. And we've been listening to Drone Hands music in the background. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus now. On his piece that he did on his Excitable Meat project. And bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.